Look who's back.
Who?
It's Jill for today.
Oh my goodness.
You know, you never know what you're going to get with
Jill for today.
Jill for today. What?
Nothing.
Oh,
I never know.
that's true. When you wake up in the morning, you wonder what's it going to be today like with
No.
Jill for today.
I never knew from the day I walked into that that lounge.
Cocktail lounge, yes.
Cocktail lounge, yes.
Restaurant lounge.
Restaurant
whatever you
slash bar.
wanna- Oh,
yes.
God. Okay, so we actually have had some problems. Now, first off, our camera it's having a heart attack. It's jumping out. It's just jumping and
doing
stuttering.
the San Andreas fault thing.
It is, and then it gets to a part in the video where it just says I'm done, and it like cuts it and then starts it immediately back.
I know exactly how it feels.
Yeah, so we're having problems with it, and we have to try and figure out. And it's not an old camera either. So we're going to find out about the problem, but we're very aware.
I wrote Canon, of course.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, they don't write back.
I didn't know you'd written them. Okay, well, thank you for doing that. Well, we had several times we started a video and did not finish it during the Thanksgiving. I was going to cook. That didn't work out. I don't cook well on camera. It's so hard to do. You watch.
She's being kind. On both our previous videos, the director said something politically incorrect or incorrect, and so we trashed the videos.
Oh, well, I wasn't going to say anything about
Let's
that.
be honest, you know.
I don't want to be honest. It's Jill for today.
Oh,
What was that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sound like your phone.
It was my phone. Okay. So anyway, we had all these attempts to make videos, and it just we didn't make any. And it's terrible to cook on camera, and I'm almost ready to bag that whole element of Jill for today. But we're going to have to see.
Yeah.
Yesterday was Thanksgiving. We wish you all a belated Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
We are so thankful for you, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Just love you all, and we're just so thankful you're with us. So that's what, and of course, well, I'm thankful.
And we're
for
thankful
you.
nothing died for our Thanksgiving
Oh,
dinner.
we had the most fabulous dinner, didn't we?
Everything was delicious.
It was. We had the
Trader Joe's turkeyless stuffed turkey roast.
yes,
Excellent.
and then we didn't care for the gravy.
No, the gravy was.
I said he's waiting. He's waiting to figure out what I was talking
I think
about.
the gravy was too mushroomy.
It's got that feel roast.
It had that
in it.
stank about it.
Yeah, I had that field roast. So I ended up, in the ninth inning, stopping and making a gravy.
Which was delicious.
It was good. So that worked out fine. I used some of my Better Than Bouillon chicken base.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we had the turkeyless turkey roast,
Yes.
gravy, my wonderful oven roasted Brussels sprouts with I forgot to put the chopped hazelnuts on it.
No, it isn't.
No, the dressing had hazelnuts.
Oh, that's right. The dressing had hazelnuts.
So then I made my famous dressing. And I was
Which is
afraid
to die
it was good. I was afraid it wasn't going to be up to my, because I always added eggs to kind of make it as a binder. And I ended up using flaxseed eggs.
Yeah.
And it was,
And if
what
it
can I
had
say?
been a little bit wetter, it would have qualified for stuffing sandwiches.
figured stuffing sandwiches.
When I was a kid and my mom used to put the stuffing in the turkey, by the time she took the stuffing out, the stuffing had so much turkey meat in it that we actually made sandwiches out of it. White bread, that dough ball kind of
Wonder
white bread.
bread,
Wonder bread it was called, yeah. And lots of mayo, salt and pepper, and stuffing. Phenomenal. To die for, literally.
Literally. So we didn't have any of that, did we?
No,
We didn't have any of that.
No.
But the dressing was excellent.
The dressing was excellent.
And then we had, what else did we have? Oh, I made fresh, homemade dinner rolls. They were fabulous. I was really actually pretty surprised. They were so good. I got the recipe out of the Fannie Farmer cookbook.
That's right.
And I'll tell you, it was a winner. I'm so thrilled about those.
The way to the director's heart is bread.
But it had a lot of regular dairy elements in it that I switched over to non-dairy. Worked perfectly. Then we had Shannon Lee's pumpkin pie.
Mm-hmm.
She'd made several pumpkin pies and a sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to use that because she raved about the sweet potato pie recipe. So I said, okay, I'm going to take the sweet potato pie recipe, but I'm going to use pumpkin instead. It was what?
It was excellent.
Not that word. The
Epic?
other epic. It was epic.
Excuse me.
And we served it with, because I couldn't find any whipped cream that was dairy free. course. So I ended up making it with a little vanilla almond ice cream.
Ice cream, yeah.
It was good.
It was excellent.
And then we had olives and pickles and cranberry sauce.
Oh,
and
we had Trader Joe's cranberry orange sauce. That was just
it was
wonderful.
delicious. Was that
Good
all that was
stuff.
on the plate?
Pardon?
Was that it? Is that what I fixed?
Wasn't that enough?
Well, it was horrible. And then, of course, during the day, it's just, you
Yeah.
know, it's just, I think
Chex Mix, chip and dip,
Yeah. the libations flowed.
libations, yes.
So, yeah, by the time we were done yesterday, we were done. Okay, so that's that. Oh, we ended up getting the little box that we can now watch Netflix on and Blu-ray. We got it at Costco for $49.
Yeah,
Sony? Is it the Sony one? We
yeah,
got?
but we didn't buy the $49.
Which one did we buy?
We bought the $89
Why?
because that's the one that
Well,
did everything we wanted.
Well, anyway, it was under $100. They
Yeah.
did have some there that were $49. So now we can play Blu-ray, which we don't have. We have DVDs that we can play, and we can watch Netflix.
Right, which we couldn't do before.
And I'll tell you what,
We couldn't do that before
No.
because we don't have a
Smart
smart
TV.
Yeah,
not yet.
excuse me. I'm
Not
sorry.
yet. Not yet.
Well, not till this one dies.
And the thing is, we are now hooked on Orange is the New Black.
Which is a very bizarre series.
But it is good.
It's kind of like a train wreck. It's hard
It is, you
not to
cannot,
watch it,
that's
yeah.
absolutely true. It is like a train wreck. So we're very excited about that. Christmas movies are coming on,
Yeah,
and we've had a lot of people who have let our tag flow through YouTube land, and a lot of the movies that people selected were like the movies we liked.
yeah.
Some-
Now, somebody tagged us for Christmas songs that we haven't done yet.
No, we haven't. We hit a
We
couple
need to
of
do
them.
that.
Yeah, I think it was Team Broccoli. She started that, and
Okay.
we need to sit down. It's been crazy. It's been kind of hectic. But what I was going to say is we have had several people, because I said, oh, Bad Santa. Oh, Bad Santa. You can't imagine how many people have written in and said, Bad Santa. Of course,
Yeah.
it's that horrible
But
thing that you laugh at.
Everybody's got different tastes. Speaking of which, I'd like to thank the lady who wrote in and said that I was handsome in an understated way. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm going to take it as a compliment.
She
and
meant
you
it as
are
a
now
compliment.
in a very select group. 2 people in America think I'm handsome. You and Jill for today.
No.
Jill for today doesn't put the qualification of being understated way on it, but anyway, thank you very much. That was very
That was
sweet.
a very nice thing
Yeah.
to say, because you know what? She's
What?
right. Ah. Tonight's dinner, you know what it's going to be?
Leftovers.
Leftovers,
All right.
yeah. Yeah, I think we've got everything to
Yeah.
have leftovers with.
Oh,
So we're
yeah.
going to have leftovers. And anything else? Something you want to talk about?
I don't think so. We did some cooking today,
We did.
We
Did some
made-
power cooking.
right? We made a chili verde with the chicken, Beyond Chicken strips,
Yep.
but lots of chilies and
Yeah.
green
It's kind of a
peppers.
it's a kind of a chili verde. It's a green thing.
Yeah, and you serve it over or
Rice.
with rice.
With rice over
Yeah.
rice. Oh yeah.
And we also made a clam chowder using the
Soy curls.
soy curls.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So
And you know, the problem is that I cannot get that clam taste. So we just have to say, well, it's a chowder and it's got little nuggets of things in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but we call it clam chowder.
Well, we do, but
Yeah.
you know, what I want is I don't want you to eat it and say
It's not clam
it's
chowder.
not clam chowder.
Well, it isn't clam chowder.
Well, it isn't clam chowder, but you can't mimic that clam flavor.
Yeah.
You just can't. Anyways, we did some power
But
cooking.
no clams were killed in
no,
the making of that
no,
chowder.
no, not at all. Okay. Is our work done? Are we done here?
Did you talk about our Christmas dinner invitation?
No. My brother and his wife always have it. Oh, here come the lawn guys. Always have Christmas dinner, Christmas Eve family thing, you know. And it's always like this food-a-thon. It's sausages and cheese and pasta and raviolis and salami, and I mean they've gone through every food store in America and bought meat and cheese. So they said, "Would you like to come for dinner?" And we said, "We can't. You know, we're vegan. You're serving all this meat stuff." So they write back and said, "Well, we're going to do cheese raviolis and we're going to do cheese this." No, that won't work either. So then they say to us,
Just come, bring your own food. I'm gonna drive 12 hours and bring my own food.
you're
'Cause-
not.
No, I'm not. Definitely not.
So that was kind of odd that he knew we were vegan.
Yeah.
I think you know what it is? I don't think they really believe we're going to stick to it.
Well, I also think it's a lack of sensitivity. Families aren't known, at least our families,
Our family's not.
for great sensitivity. My brother wrote me, said that one of his patients raises
Oh,
turkeys,
yeah.
and in his words, has been giving him the bird for 20 years. So he sent me a photograph, pardon me, of a large plate of leftover turkey. Again, not the most sensitive thing to say.
And he was here last week having a completely
Yeah,
vegan
he had a
lunch,
vegan-
and he liked it.
Yeah,
I don't. Oh, here are the lawn guys. You hear him? Do you
I hear
him
him.
out there? Well, all right. I'm done. Are you done?
I've been done for
We're
a long
gonna
time.
sit down and watch the Civil War game.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Oregon State.
Have a few munchies,
Yep,
and then we're gonna call it a
there are
day.
Chex Mix in my future.
There is indeed. All right.
Yeah.
We're done here.
And then leftovers tonight.
We are gonna have leftovers tonight. I love leftovers. It actually tastes better than the first day.
Always does.
Always does. So we want you to like us.
Yeah,
We'd like you to
please.
subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We want you to tell your, oh, what was that? We want you to tell your friends.
Squirrel.
We want you to tell your friends to come see us. Anything?
Come see us.
Come see us, yeah, you know.
They're gonna visit us.
What else?
What else?
What else?
Just have a great day.
Have a great day.
weekend.
Have a great weekend.
and try and get some me time in there.
Me time, not
for
meat
you
time.
to relax
Yeah.
and just
God, watch those-
especially any lady viewers who did the bulk of the cooking.
Oh,
You know, like
yeah.
Jill Ferday does all the cooking. I try and do all the dishes.
You are a big help in the kitchen. Anyway, so I think that's it. And you know, we always say, and that's what we like about the Jill for Today show, is that you never know what you're going to get with Jill for Today. So, oh gosh, did you hear that lawnmower?
No, I'm deep.
So we'll see y'all later. Take care. Thanks a lot for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, bye.
Bye.